Every day, several children suffer one form of violation or another from their parents, guardians, tutors, or even peers. This no doubt informed renewed calls on governments at all levels to ensure that the Nigerian child is protected and allowed to enjoy all amenities and rights accruable to him or her. With about 11 state governments still showing lackluster attitudes towards ratifying and implementing the Child's Rights Act, UNICEF, in a just concluded train-the-trainer exercise, is taking the awareness drive on the media to another level as it hopes to build more passion for child protection. The aim therein is to change the narrative on how the media reports child violence-related stories with a view to shielding them either as victims like in incidences of rape and battery or as perceived perpetrators like the case of a minor who accidentally razed a two-story supermart in Abuja.
The journalists that move the society. So if at the early stage we catch them young, let them know what is involved in child's rights. The moment they graduate and start practicing, it will be a new thing to them. So from there too, they will take it into the world. And by multiplier effect, more people will get to know about this. And at least about half of the people, we start respecting the children, the girls. They have their own rights as well.
The goal is just to, first of all, I believe, sensitize teachers about the rights themselves, encourage them to put it as part of the curriculum, to train, and also in the process kind of develop a template for how that curriculum would look like. So it provides kind of a framework upon which departments of mass communication across the country can design courses in child's rights reporting.
Education is the key to the development of any given society. The culture, the value of any society is in the educational sector, be it the informal educational sector or the formal educational sector. So that's why this investment is made so that an awareness can be thrown into this issue, and an adoption of this principle can be part and parcel of the curriculum of what we teach the student right in school, so they themselves can imbibe these values, and then the Nigerian society at large will imbibe these values.
Some of the participants, while commending the drive by UNICEF to get it right, especially in ensuring the rights of the child are protected, further made case for enforcement of the Child's Rights Act as enshrined in the 1999 Constitution by governments at all levels.
There is need for an act that can protect the representation or portrayal of children online. In the United States of America, we have what they call the Children Online Protection Act. We need similar thing enacted in Nigeria to protect negative portrayal of children in the media.
It hurts me as a mother to see children go through stuff. Right now, children don't really have rights because their rights have been turned into privileges. We live in a society where kids are not protected. Is it that they are not protected? But things that ought to be theirs legally have been turned into privileges, which isn't supposed to be. Parents and governments, I think parents have a lot to do when it comes to the protection of those rights. I'm a teacher. I don't call myself a lecturer because this is something I do and I do with joy. I see teenagers who come to school who don't know why they are in the university. Sometimes I want to blame their parents. Other times I look around and I say, okay, maybe their parents have done what they ought to do, but these children have refused to learn. So
the issue of commitment on the part of government is very important. And like I also highlighted what UNICEF suggested to strengthen, the child rights regarding water and sanitation and hygiene. The first one is policy. Okay. And we don't have lack of policy in Nigeria. We have appropriate policy. The next is to have a budgetary allocation for WASH. We also have that. And then more importantly, the monitoring. Every time you have a plan, by the end of this year, we want to have this. then we need to also make sure we monitor our activities towards these goals.
As Nigeria, just like most nations of the world, observed the International Human Rights Day every December 10th, these participants, mostly from the academia, are of the opinion that such international celebrations cannot be said to have achieved its aims in the country, especially as abuse in its all forms are a daily reality for many Nigerian children and only a fraction ever receive help. In all, the Nigerian government and relevant stakeholders in child protection services must show greater commitment towards the actualization of the Child Rights Acts. CNE News.